has gathered here today to honor the life of our wonderful Lola. It's hard to believe she's no longer with us in person, but I know her warm presence surrounds us all right now. Lola was born in small barrio here in Tarlac, and even as a young woman, she carried the heart of our province strong, generous, and rooted in love for family and community. She raised 6 children and watched over countless grandchildren and great-grandchildren with the kind of patience that only a Lola could have. I still remember how her hands, weathered from years of tending to her garden and cooking for the whole clan, would gently pat our head when we did well, or wipe away our tears when we are hurt. Her kitchen was the heart of our home. The smell of her signature adobo, sinigang, and bibingka would fill every corner, drawing neighbors and relatives alike to our table. She never let anyone leave hungry. Even a stranger who happened to pass by our door would be offered a plate of food and a place to rest. Lola always said, ang pagkain ay para sa lahat. Walang dapat gutumin sa harap ng bahay ko. Beyond being a gift cook, she was our storytelling. Every night, she sit us down by the lamp and shared tales of our ancestors, of how our family built their life here in Hirona, and of the values that should guide us always: respect for elders, hard work, compassion for those less fortunate, and faith in God. Her stories weren't just entertainment, they were the thread that wove our family together. Lola faced many challenges in her life, from difficult time during her youth to the losses she endured along the way. But she never let hardship break her spirit. Instead, she say, ang buhay ay parang taniman. Minsan umuulan ng malakas, minsan mainit ang araw. Pero kung magtatanim ka ng mabuti at alagaan mo, magbubunga rin ito. She was also deeply involved in our local church and community. She spent years helping organize feeding program for children, sewing clothes for those who could not afford them. Even in her later years, when walking became difficult, she sit in her chair and teach the young girls in our neighborhood how to make embroidery and do cross stitch, passing on skills that had been handed down through generations. What I'll miss most about Lola is her smile. Even on her tough day, she finds something to smile about, maybe a grandchild's silly joke, a flower blooming in her garden, or simply the sight of all of us gathered together. She taught us that happiness is not about having everything you want, but about appreciating what you already have. As we say goodbye to our beloved Lola today, we don't say goodbye with sadness alone. We say goodbye with gratitude for every meal she cooked, every story she told, every hug that gave, and every lesson she taught us. Her love lives on in each of us, in the way we care for us families, in how we treat our neighbors, and in the values we hold dear. Lola, thank you for being our rock, our guide, and our greatest blessing. We know you're now in heaven, sitting at a big table filled with all your favorite food, telling story to the angels, and watching over us with that same warm smile. We will carry you in our hearts always.